The Box by J.C. Welch. Chapter 12. I called my wife from the payphone and told her I was coming over. For some reason the key didn't work in the lock, and this dog started attacking me. I was hurt and rejected, but mostly hurt. I couldn't feel my arms though, and then I couldn't feel my legs. I think I passed out, but I was wrong. I was dead wrong, because I was dead again. I hated living anyway, or was it dying? Sometimes I can't tell the difference. Am I living or dying? Either way, I'm depressed. Something was missing in my life, and yet it's inside of me. The love for the box, and the box. The taste of the box wasn't worth losing the love of the box. I still can't believe I ate the box. You know, it'd be cool if the story came in a box. I'm sorry if you didn't get a chance to guess. There was a pause, but you decided to read on before you could answer. It's not my fault. But yeah, I think it'd be cool if the story came in a box. It'd be cool if I came in a box, but it'd be more hot than cool. My story would impregnate the box by coming in the box, though. That would rule, but where would I get all those boxes? The only box I know of is in the story, and that box isn't real. It's just my limited imagination at work. It isn't based on a real box. If the box were real, though, it could handle more than just a few books. In fact, the box has a library, study, and ballroom. So it has a room for my balls, my smiley basketball, and my baseballs. I'm sorry for calling the box a figment of my imagination. I had to apologize to the box. The box was crying, and the box must have room for tear ducts, too. I think the tear ducts are near the opening somewhere, but I can't see them. No, I'm not blind again. I'm dead, remember? Deader than a doornail, or is that a toenail? Whatever I am, I'm not alive. As I appear at my 20th funeral, I lay in my coffin. Why do they call it a coffin, I ask myself. They bury me, and I start coughing and gasping for air, and then I realize why they call it a coffin. I started rotting and smelling really bad, which was something I was good at when I was alive, but now I realize why I didn't have very many friends. They didn't come to my funeral either, those traitors. At least I was at my funeral, but I left after the first sermon because it got boring. I left and fell asleep in the parking lot, but forgot I was dead. I had to go back to my funeral and sleep to death. Sleep is good. I live to sleep. I die to sleep. I love to sleep, and I hate to wake up. I also hate when I can't get to sleep because I got a lot of stuff on my mind. That's right. I got stuff on my mind, and it keeps me up at night. The stuff on my mind plays little games in my head, and it's too loud to sleep with it going on. Stupid party stuff. I hate streamers. My hatred toward streamers is deep. I've hated streamers since my 10th birthday party. Oh, how I despise streamers. I wish I could collect all the streamers of the world and burn them. As the flame of the fire grows, I laugh hysterically for 45 minutes, and after that, I'll have a Sprite and watch The Family Guy. As I took my last breath thinking about streamers, I died in my coffin. I went to the big cardboard box in the sky and died happily ever after. Before that, however, I lived in a wonderful cardboard box. I loved my box, and it loved me. I filled it with such joy and other things. I remember the day I met it. It was the beginning of this story, remember? So to avoid repeating myself, please turn to the first page for the recap. For now, I'm just going to sit here and waste paper on pointless stuff. The trees must hate me right now. They're going to throw apples at me like on the Wizard of Oz. They're going to scratch at my window with their branches, and when I leave the house, they're going to make me climb their branches and watch me fall, hitting every branch on the way down. When I get up, they'll poke me in the eye, and I'll get mad and kick the tree, but the tree won't feel it because it's just a tree. Okay, I'll save the rest of this story for some other time and day. Now, back to this story. So I'm up in the big cardboard box in the sky, and the cardboard god comes down and tells me every time I cardboard sinned. He said every night, but he was cardboard lying. There was one night where I plastic sinned, and I was wearing a rubber sin. But I guess that's a cardboard sin in itself. The cardboard god casted me out of cardboard heaven, and I was sent to cardboard hell. The cardboard fire wasn't as hot as real fire, but I think I got a cardboard cut on my butt, and that hurt. I missed my cardboard world. But most of all, I missed the cardboard box. How was I going to see my cardboard box again? I had to figure out something, but something was too hard to figure out. The pain in my butt was too great to figure out anything. The cut began to cardboard bleed. I needed a cardboard band-aid so that I could put cardboard pressure on the cardboard cut so it could cardboard heal. I didn't have a cardboard band-aid though. I didn't have anything. I wasn't wearing any clothes. I was completely naked. I had to find some clothes first. I had to find some cardboard clothes, and luckily there was a cardboard shop down the cardboard street in cardboard hell. Are you tired of reading the word cardboard? Too bad, I'm not tired of writing cardboard, because you'd be in cardboard heaven. I found a cardboard suit and took one. That'll be 50 cardboard dollars, said the cardboard cashier. I didn't have any cardboard cash, so I needed to get a cardboard job. How was I supposed to get a job without any clothes on? Streakers don't get paid, do they? I guess I had to fashion cardboard fire into cardboard clothes. I got some scissors and cut the fire into clothes. I looked pretty hot in them too, and now to get the box back, because the cardboard cut had stopped bleeding. I was dead, and the box was still alive. So I decided to haunt the box to death, and it worked. I got my box back after haunting it in front of a speeding semi, but the box wasn't too happy being dead with me. The box had so much to live for, and I didn't. The box hated me for killing it, and it decided it didn't want to see me again. It told me to go to hell, and I said that we were already there. I guess the box wanted to punish me for getting it killed, and I was in the right place for it. I couldn't live without the box even though I was dead, so I couldn't die without the box either. My death wasn't worth living. I wanted to die again, but where do you go when you die after you're dead? I didn't blame the box for feeling the way that it did, and maybe, just maybe, I was a little bit responsible for getting the box killed. The box was right. I didn't deserve to be in cardboard heaven. Man, I felt bad. I couldn't feel any lower than I felt right then, until I fell through cardboard hell. Then I kept falling lower and lower. It was never ending, and it didn't end either. When I thought I was going to hit the ground, I waited for the impact, but it never came. I would scream and scream. My lungs were about to burst when I finally hit the bottom. I was so relieved. No more screaming for me. My ears were getting sore. Ah! I woke up screaming. Where am I? Cardboard hell or the box? I couldn't tell from the inside. It looked the same. Then I heard the pop star singing some gospel song, and I knew I was home. I got up and saw the naked rabbi. He was back, and so was the stuffed giraffe. Naked Madonna was there too, but I swore I killed her. Did the story start over or something? Was killing naked Madonna just a dream? I think it was just a dream. Oh well. Can I borrow your cigar, Rabbi? Here, Madonna, have a lit cigar. She didn't pop like she was supposed to. She was supposed to explode. Here, Madonna, have a lit cigar. She didn't pop like she was supposed to. She was supposed to explode. Got any gasoline? Nah, I'll let her live. Her career's dead anyway, and I guess that's worth something. Wow, what a dream, I said. Yeah, you've been out for 3 days, said the stuffed giraffe. Really, I said? It seemed a lot longer than that. Nope, just 3 days, said the stuffed giraffe. What a dream I had. I dreamt that we didn't say anything for pages. I guess it was a silent dream, I said. Good, let's continue the story that way, said the stuffed giraffe, and he walked away without saying anything. Why do I even have a mouth in this story? I don't talk, or even eat that much in this story anyway. I said, and I will not talk for the rest of the story. I'll just write, okay? No need for real dialogue. You have to pay for dialogue in stories anyway. I bet you didn't know that, did you? I didn't know that either until I just wrote it down, and everything I write down will come true. Not really, but I'll make believe, and I'll make you believe it. Did you know that there's a big man in the sky? Yeah, he lives there. How does he stay alive? How does he eat? Seems like he sleeps a lot, though, and sleeping on the job isn't good. I would know. I was fired from dirt cleaning that way. I took a dirt nap and got fired. That's how I got to cardboard hell in the first place. Or am I back in the box again? I can't keep up in this story. This is really making me mad. I really need to make a bookmark for writing in this story, because I don't think they make such a thing. The incredibly stupid need things like these, because I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but it looks hard.
That didn't sound right, but I'm not right. I'm left and wrong about everything. Ask my wife about that. She'll agree with me. The only thing she'll agree with me about, and the only thing she'll not disagree with me about.
So I'm in the box, and how many times have I said that in this story so far? I'm in the box, and I just said it again. Again, I'm in the box, and I'm eating a box of cookies. I don't know where I got the box of cookies, but I got a box of cookies. These cookies are pretty good though, full of deliciousness. After eating the box of cookies, I ate the box that the cookies came in, and it wasn't bad either. Then I ate an entire box of cereal and a box of pie. Then a box of donuts and a box of macaroni and cheese. I ate a box of cream corn and a box of juicy fruit. I don't know either, so don't ask. Don't ask and just nod your pretty little head. I ate a lot of boxes, and a lot of pies. Cherry pie, chocolate cream pie, vanilla cream pie, lemon cream pie, jalapeno pie, Indian pie, and sweetie pie. I like cake too, but I won't get into that right now. I don't want to be ate by a cake again. That wasn't cool. The stomach acid burned, and it hurt a lot. Now back to your scheduled program, starring The Box. Co-starring me, and an extra who is my wife. Directed by the Monkees and produced by Bananas at Large. The Monkees wouldn't direct this story if they didn't have Bananas producing. Am I getting off topic again? My mind seems to wander off and get lost. I lost my mind again, so I had the box help me find it. It was standing in the middle of the mall again, looking like a scared little girl when I found it. It was crying for its mommy, in a corner in a fetal position. I picked up my mind and remembered that I said getting off in the beginning of the paragraph. I laughed and took my brain home, which wasn't very far, because the box went with me to help me find my mind. So I crawled into the box in the middle of the mall. Security guards weren't too happy about that. These poor men had to drag the box outside with me in it. I just thought that we had a really big earthquake. I didn't know we were dragged out until the next morning when I stepped outside and got hit by a city bus filled with teenagers talking on their cell phones. All that obnoxious ringing before I died was really disappointing. I always dreamed that I would die in bed with a beautiful woman. There goes that dream now, shot down by a bus with teenagers with loud annoying cell phones going off. There ought to be a rule, but then again teenagers wouldn't hesitate to break that rule. Teenagers can't live without their cell phones, and talking to their friends every minute of every day. How I envy them. I need a life, but I'm dead in front of a city bus with cops, and a crowd of people standing over me. I wish I could shut my eyes, but I can't move. I hate dying. It takes such a long time for the brain to shut down. Okay, there it goes. I can't see anything now. It's like I'm sleeping. Now I can dream forever and imagine a life I should have had. A beautiful, faithful wife, and a lovely house. A couple of children. I wish I could have had children. Maybe in my next story I'll have children. I'll have a good job and a dog. No, not a dog. I don't like dogs, so loud and obnoxious. Like those cell phones I can hear. I thought I was dead. Why won't the ringing stop? It's getting louder, can't you hear it? Please stop ringing. Stop the ringing now. Stop. Why won't it go away? I hear it in my sleep and I wake up hearing it. Maybe I'm going deaf, or I have a brain tumor or something. That's all I need is a brain tumor to ruin my day. Dying, and now this. What next? Then the cops dragged my dead carcass and put it in the police car. I had to ask, didn't I? So I'm a dead man going to jail for what reason I don't know. Maybe I died without a license. I knew I should have got one when I was alive, but the line was half a day long. And I lived happily ever after, in jail, even though I'm dead. The end. So what'd you think of my story? Leave a comment down below what you thought. If you liked the story, press the like button. And if you haven't done it yet, subscribe. Bye. Oh yeah, I forgot. Just one more thing before I leave. Next year I will be posting skits on my channel instead of my normal stories. So, if you're interested, give those a watch. And, I'll see you next year.